Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moonshine himself.
Of Harlem.
What up, dímelo mi gente, que lo que? You already know this is Punch Run Boxer, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. el adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, weigh in was today. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. Y'all already know one of the most anticipating fight of the sport of boxing. One of the primary, probably the primary fight in the super middleweight division outside of Canelo Alvarez is going to be performing in Cinco de Mayo versus John Ryder from the UK. David Benavidez looking sharp, looking strong, stronger than ever, slimmer than ever. David Benavidez looking slimmer than ever, 6-pack, 8-pack. Some of the people saying, man, this newfound muscle may not work out for him. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get used to a body that you never been used to. But David Benavidez seemed like he was working hard, had pre-camp, been in the gym all this time. Newfound body, newfound wealth, newfound motivation, newfound inspiration. You know what I'm saying? There's a pressure fight. Caleb Plant with a good win, with a good momentum coming into this fight. Smash the like. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm enjoying this week. I'm enjoying this fight. Shout out to Al Heyman. Shout out to Showtime Boxing. Shout out to Steven Espinosa. Shout out to TGB Promotions for bringing us a good fight. The boxing world, we don't like to give credit. We like to complain a lot, but let's give credit what credit is due. And give credit to the people that made this fight come through fruition, this event come through fruition. You know what I'm saying? Rayo versus Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert, you already know, from New York City. Hopefully he gets a win and get back on track. Yo, what's good, everybody in the comment section? Y'all already know the drill, man. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Support the channel. Y'all already know. First and foremost, God bless each and every one of y'all. Happy Friday. Shout out to all the ballers out there in March Madness. You know, we got news today. We're going to be talking about it because, for real, I don't know, man. Esto un loco. This is crazy. Is this crazy? I didn't even believe it when I read the tweet earlier today, and I did a video about it. After the live, you could go check out the video, but I didn't believe this news, y'all. Jaime Munguia, Dimitry Bivol. It don't sound like a match made in heaven, in my opinion. I don't know. I put a poll up. Is this daring to be great? Is this daring to be stupid? I mean, look, we can't even contradict ourselves because we've been saying, yo, we want Jaime Munguia to get a challenging fight. We want Jaime Munguia, you know what I'm saying, to we want to go to more promotion to release him from the daycare. You know what I'm saying? Get him out, win his protection plan and stuff like that. Come on, Jaime Munguia. But damn. I didn't think that anybody was asking for Dimitry Bivol, though. We was asking for a significant step up, but golly, good Lord, not Dimitry Bivol. Good Lord, not Dimitry Bivol. Dimitry Bivol that beat Canelo Alvarez, the 4th Division World Champion, super middleweight undisputed. Canelo Alvarez, the living legend, walking legend, a.k.a. King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cashkelo, a.k.a. Peide, a.k.a. Get there for out of here, man. Yikes, y'all. Smash the like button on your way in. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know Punch Run Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. But look, I'm happy about this fight that we're going to get Saturday night. And the more that I've been, to be honest, the whole day, most of the whole day, I've just been studying David Benavidez, been studying Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? What they don't like. You know what I'm saying? How one neutralize the other. Of course, I got to mention these other fights because these 3 months is going to be a hell of a ride. We did lose one fight, one mega fight. Stephen Fulton versus Naoya Inoue. We lost that fight because Inoue is injured, and hopefully they postpone it. And hopefully they don't really cancel it. I don't want him to be that type of injured in which he needs to come back and get a tune-up. I hope that is just an injury that, you know, he just need just time, just enough time to rehab quick and Godspeed, or they get that Stephen Fulton fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to happen like the Jamel Charlo and Tim Zhu. Even though that we got a good fight from Tim Zhu and a good event from Tim Zhu versus Tony Harrison. And shout out to Tim Zhu for performing in front of his people, and shout out to the Australian people because they got something to cheer about. Because the last time there was 2 big events out there, I ain't gonna mention the name. You know, they fell asleep over there in Australia. So you gotta give it up for Tim Zhu. You know what I'm saying? And boxing fan in the building. What's good? And boxing fan in the building. We lost Fury versus Usyk because Fury tripping. You know what? I didn't even know that there was supposed to be a fight. To be honest, I ain't even did it. Yo, and I ain't even do a video about it. I haven't done videos about Tyson Fury and his antics. Haven't done a video on Alexander Usyk and while they was going back and forth. I already knew. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually tired of Tyson Fury's antics. It's actually watered down in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe a lot of things that come out of his mouth and stuff like that. I like the way that he fights, especially now. He used to be a boring fighter to me, but now he's an exciting fighter. Yeah, but right now it's just like this back and forth. He's making a video. Oh, he signed. We got ya. And I don't know what's going on with Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? HLD in the building, boy. What's good, my brother? What's good, my brother? Ladies and gentlemen, who else we saw during the weigh-in today with Dimitry Bivol? I'm sorry, with David Benavidez and Keenan Plant. We saw the man that been holding the strap and haven't been in the ring. Almost going to be 2 years before Jamal Charlo gets back in the ring. Jamal Charlo was out there. He's in Las Vegas right now. He wants the winner or the loser. He said he'll fight David Benavidez. He said he'll fight Keenan Plant. He said he'll fight Triple G. He said he still wants Canelo Alvarez, and he still wants to fight Dimitry Andrade. Let me put up a little clip of what he said today. It's a little bit clip because I believe that this is the biggest fight for their career. I think Jamal Charlo should just focus on Dimitry Andrade, and I think Dimitry Andrade should just focus on Jamal Charlo. I think they need each other more than ever. And Showtime, y'all gotta be honest about this. Give them that fight. TGB, give them that fight. I'm telling y'all, the build-up to that fight will be so much. Look, people could diss them all they want because y'all frustrated with their careers, but I'm going to tell you like this. You announced Andre versus Jamal Charlo. I'm telling you, bro. I am telling you, the promotion is going to be lit. It's going to be lit. Let's hear what Jamal Charlo had to say earlier today.
Dimitry Andrade, he needs to fight now.
Sure.
Like, no promoter, all that. Look, let's make it work. We can make millions here. Like, let's do it.
David.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Dimitry Andrade, Jamal Charlo, let's do it.
Dimitry Andrade, he needs to fight now.
Sure.
Like, no promoter, all that. Look, let's make it work. We can make millions here. Like, let's do it.
David.
To do, man. I believe that Jamal Charlo just got to focus on Dimitry Andrade. Dimitry Andrade just got to focus on Jamal Charlo. Make the fight happen. It could happen in Juneteenth. It could happen. I'm telling you, it will be a good event. It will be a good fight. It will be a two undefeated champion, caliber champions. Yes, the fans been frustrated, but I'm gonna tell you like this: you kill 2 birds on 1 stone. Both y'all fight each other. Y'all won't get critiqued the way the boxing world's critiquing y'all. You know what I'm saying? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? But yeah, man. What the hell? Jaime Munguia, Dimitry Bivol. Esa gente tan loco. It's crazy, my friends. Tan loco, tan loco. I don't think that he's ready for Jaime. I don't think that Jaime Munguia is ready for Dimitry Bivol, bro. I understand that. Look. We've been on, out of all the phenoms of the sport of boxing, the young phenom of the sport of boxing, we seen Teofimo Lopez stepped up. We seen Shakur Stevenson step up. We seen Ryan Garcia step up versus Luke Campbell is going to be stepping up versus Javon Davis. We seen Devin Haney go to Australia and become undisputed out there. We're about to see Virgil Ortiz versus Stanionis. I believe that's a great fight for both undefeated young hungry lions in the welterweight division, one of the most stacked division in the sport of boxing. Boots, we want to see Boots. We want to see Boots in there. He still have that quality top opponent yet. But Jaime Munguia, I believe, has been a disappointment. Even Danny Dubois has been there with Joe Joyce. But Jaime Munguia has been a disappointment. We see that they're trying to push his O to 50-0. You know what I'm saying? But the boxing fans is identifying the resume stack. Patting the resume. Put it that way. Patting the resume. The boxing world is seeing that. We identifying that. And a lot of the boxing people is not respecting that. And we've been asking Golden Boy Promotions, you know what I'm saying? Eric Diaz, Oscar De La Hoya, Bruno Hopkins. Hey, yo, when you going to put Jaime Munguia up in there with some good competition? Some of them, they be like, hey, no, the fighters don't want to fight him. We understand that Jaime Munguia got pulled from the Jamal Charlo fight because Oscar De La Hoya wanted to bring in the zone to do a cold thing with Showtime, but that ain't help. But they pulled Jaime Munguia away from Jamal Charlo. They pulled Jaime Munguia away from Dimitry Andrade when he was the WBO under a mandatory, and they moved him to the WBC. They pulling him away from competition. So the fans are trying to pull Jaime Munguia into competition. They trying to pull Jaime Munguia away from competition, and we pulling and we pulling. We pull so hard that Jaime Munguia just went all over the place and landed into Dimitry Bivol. We didn't mean for that. We didn't mean for that. No. Hey, kill me. Hey, look. I understand that daring to be great stuff. There's people going to be like, hey, yo, but Michael Garcia did it. Hey, yo, shout out to los Mexicanos. Los Mexicanos, ellos saben que, hey, the Mexican know how to dare to be great. Let's not forget about Martinez when he went out there to jump to fight Chocolatito last year. Or early last year. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, it's too much. It's too much that he can handle. But you know what? I've been thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Even while I'm talking, I've been thinking about it. Mi gente, yo estaba pensando esto. Canelo Alvarez fought Dimitry Bivol. But before Dimitry Bivol, what was his biggest one? What was his biggest one? Was it Joe Smith or something like that? Was it Joe Smith? Did he fight Joe Smith? Or was it Beterbiev? What was his biggest one? Before Canelo Alvarez. Before Canelo Alvarez. Now, especially now that we've been talking about Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, we've heard the names of weight bully. In the sport of boxing, we heard this term weight bully, right? Why nobody? Because I've been looking at Twitter, I've been reading Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking at the comments. I'll be reading the comments, but nobody is holding Dimitry Bivol accountable if he fights Jaime Munguia. See, we're looking at Jaime Munguia and we're looking at, yo, Golden Boy Promotion is crazy. What the hell Jaime Munguia is doing? This is too much. Or respect to Jaime Munguia for taking this opportunity. But we're not looking at the other side. We normally critique the other side in the sport of boxing. Dimitry Bivol got a fight with Beterbiev, undisputed. Let me say it again. Dimitry Bivol got a fight ahead in front of his face versus Beterbiev. And you know what I noticed? Dimitry Bivol on Twitter. I've been on Twitter. I've been on the comment section. I'm telling y'all, he has not gotten not one critique for fighting a guy, 160-pounder. People are just saying, oh, it's a good fight. But nobody's criticizing Bivol. If Bivol was Earl the True Spence, he would get criticized. If Bivol was Canelo, he would get criticized. No. Picking on the little guy. When you got an undisputed bout, can you imagine at this point to be undisputed if Earl Spence fights? Let me see. If Earl Spence would have fought Ryan Garcia, go away from the undisputed and fight Ryan Garcia, how would y'all feel? Let's be real. Let's be honest. If Earl the True Spence would have said, nah, I'm not going to fight Bud Crawford. I'm going to fight Ryan Garcia. What would you have said? See, nobody is talking about that. Nobody's keeping the same energy. Nobody's keeping the same energy, folks. We look at the money. I've heard people say, oh, it's good for Bivol so he could get the Mexican fan base and stuff like that. I have not heard no critique going Bivol's way. in this community. No critique. Go to Twitter right now. Not one soul have said, but Dimitry Bivol is a weight bully. I'm telling y'all, if it was Bud, if it was Spence, if it was Canelo, if it was Jamel Charlo, if it was Sudo Ramirez, if it was David Benavidez. Look. Remember, Caitlin Plant and David Benavidez just yesterday was going at one another. Oh, you fight ballooned up 154 pounder, right? This news came out earlier this morning, and I have not heard nobody say Dimitry Bivol is a weight bully. How could Dimitry Bivol pick this fight without fighting Artur Beterbiev? Or he's ducking Beterbiev? Or he's avoiding Beterbiev? I have heard nobody. Talk about that. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 28 people has voted. Let me see how many likes how many likes. We got 14 likes. 14 likes. Come on, y'all. Let's get it together, y'all. Let's get it together, man. 14 likes. Hold on. Let me see where we at on the poll. On the poll, we have 30 people has voted. Daring to be great, 53%. Daring to be stupid, 39. Well, not 55%. 39%, and blaming Golden Boy Promotions 6%. So nobody's blaming Golden Boy Promotions. Punch. Yeah, they don't keep that same energy. It's true, right, Thomas? They don't keep the same energy. I wonder why. I mean, think about it. Dimitry Bivol fought Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, he was the little guy. And now he's going to fight another little guy? Ain't nobody going to say nothing? And he got an undisputed right in front of him? No. This is going to be the line that we hold Dimitry Bivol accountable. You best not fight Jaime Munguia, Dimitry Bivol. Forget about Jaime Munguia trying to fight Dimitry Bivol. Forget about Canelo Alvarez fighting Dimitry Bivol. I want Dimitry Bivol to say no. I want undisputed. Bivol better not fight Jaime Munguia. Bivol better not fight 160 pounders that have not proven anything to get away from undisputed. No, I want Bivol. You beat Canelo. You probably maybe the A side on this. You best fight Beterbiev for undisputed in the light heavyweight division. Aha! Nobody is talking about it but your boy, Mr. Moonshine. No. You ain't gonna get at that easy. Maybe, because you're not a fighter. You're not one of those fighters that a bunch of boxing channels go out there and talk about him and stuff like that and create narratives around him. And this ain't about even creating a narrative around Dimitry Bivol. These are the facts. You best not fight no Jaime Munguia. I don't want to hear, he's picking Jaime Munguia because it's a good fight, you know what I'm saying? And then he get the Mexican fan base leading up to a Canelo Alvarez fight. I don't want to hear Dimitry Bivol versus Canelo Alvarez. I don't want to hear Dimitry Bivol versus Jaime Munguia. What I want to hear is Dimitry Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Not a Jaime Munguia. I need Beterbiev. I need Beterbiev. I don't need undisputed. No. Isn't that what we want? There's some people that be like, well, Javante Davis and Ryan Garcia, that fight ain't shit because they're not for no belts. Nah, man. Nah, he ain't going to get that easy. Ain't going to be that easy. It ain't going to be that easy. Sudo Ramirez, good win. Okay. But you not only, look, you're fighting a guy that's actually going to be smaller than Canelo Alvarez. And if people are saying that Canelo Alvarez was smaller than Bivol is ready to fight somebody that's smaller than Canelo? Is that what we're advocating for now? Well, we're gonna give Dimitry Bivol a pass. Look, I can understand, but remember, I'm gonna say it again. Are we going to give a pass to Dimitry Bivol to fight a 160-pounder when he got an undisputed Beterbiev and probably one of the most feared fighters in his face? Nah, not that easy, buddy. No. Let me see what my brother and let me see what NE boxing fan said. It's what we want, but it is what the business of boxing wants. Let's be real. Learn, HLD said, learn the business. Thomas Davis, Bob Rank, not interested in making that fight for undisputed. I think he's talking to somebody else. Let me see what we got. 41 people has voted. Okay. 49% people saying daring to be great. 44% saying daring to be stupid. Okay. The daring to be stupid is picking up. It's picking up. Jaime Munguia is not ready for this, man. Jaime Munguia is not ready for that. Jaime Munguia is not ready for that. Look, we've seen it before in the sport of boxing. Yeah, when people jump 2 weight classes, we've seen it with Kell Brook versus Triple G. He got his, and that was the worst. That was the worst thing that happened in his career. Y'all forgot. The worst thing that happened to Michael Garcia and Kell Brook, they jumped 2 weight classes and trying to be daring to be great, but they went after a guy that's actually the best guy in that division, right? Kell Brook just didn't test the water in 160, coming from 147. He went to Triple G, cracked his eye socket, never was the same ever again. Mikey Garcia went all the way to the 147, then got his money with versus Jesse Vargas, and never was the same again. Never was the same again. I think that Jaime Munguia is young enough. I think, look, he's young enough to take an L, but I don't think he's young enough to take this type of L. Is Bivol this knockout artist that demoralized his opponent? Not really. Not really. It seems like, you know what, that Beterbiev is, Bivol is actually safe for the Beterbiev for a guy like Jaime Munguia come from the little division, because he's a guy that's trying to outbox you, not really trying to knock you out, demoralize you on some Mike Tyson and be aggressive to get you out of there. You know what I'm saying? I think Beterbiev will be more dangerous for Jaime Munguia. I think Jaime Munguia is too flat-footed. If we think that Canelo Alvarez was flat, if we thought that fight, Canelo Alvarez was flat-footed, I don't think that Jaime Munguia got the defense for Bivol. Like, his defense, his upper body movement is not where it's at. It's a very, very bad fight. Very, very bad matchup for Jaime Munguia. In every facet of the game, it's a very bad decision. Now, this is the sport of boxing. This is prize fighting. This is prize fighting. So I understand. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 33 people looking on right now. We got 33 people looking on right now. What's going on around here? Like, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Smash the like button. What's really real? What's really going on around here, man? How many likes we got right now? Hold on. We got to put respect on the numbers. We got 27 likes right now. We got 36 people looking on. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? If y'all don't want to contribute to the channel, if y'all don't want to give y'all all to your boy that's giving his all to the channel, then how do y'all expect me to give y'all all? Why y'all don't participate? Shout out to the members become a member to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to the channel. Donate to the Cash App. Donate to the let's go. Let's go. This is work right here. We working right here. We leave our families behind right now. We working right here. Let me see you smash the like button. Where we at? Were people saying he was being too protected? Now he's too unprotected. It's true. And I said that I said that in the video as well. It's true. Now I'm like, I think we was looking for a step up, but not that kind of step up. You feel me? Bivol beats the shit out of his opponents on skills and IQ alone without running. He beats the shit, but I don't think. Look, I'm gonna tell you, man. I haven't seen, and to be honest, I haven't seen. And I know that Jaime Munguia been with Eric Morales and things of that nature. I just don't have. I haven't seen anything change in his game. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen anything change in this game or in his defense. I think he gets hit. I don't think he uses his legs good. I don't think he get off the line real good. I think he keeps his head. He don't slip. He don't slip. He don't duck. His defense is kind of under satisfactory. I don't know, man. I think that's a bad matchup. I don't know, unless if you're gonna feed him some Mexican meat. And I'm talking about the meat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the only way I see him really. I don't even see this as a competitive fight. I don't even see this as a competitive fight. I see this as 90-10. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it right here, right now. If this fight happens, I'm not even giving Jaime Munguia a puncher's chance. And if look, I'm not even giving Jaime Munguia a puncher's chance. If Jaime Munguia goes out there and beat Dimitry Bivol, and me not even giving him a puncher's chance, wow. I would say wow. And like I said a lot of times, the fighters that get the most respect in the sport of boxing is those who exceed the expectations. Not only that match your expectations, but exceeds the expectation. If he does that, is Golden Boy Promotion asking the whole year feeding Jaime Munguia because he does believe that Jaime Munguia could beat Dimitry Bivol? And if he beats Dimitry Bivol, knowing they're going to have to do business with Canelo Alvarez? I did interview Eric Gomez, and he said he's still willing to do business with Canelo Alvarez, that the door is always open, that Golden Boy Promotions door is always open for Canelo Alvarez. Now, we heard Canelo Alvarez in the recent past, said that he's not willing to fight Mexican fighters. He's not willing to fight Mexican fighters. That's what he said. We know that Jaime Munguia is Mexicano. We know that Sulto Ramirez is Mexicano. We know that David Benavidez is Mexicano. But like I said in my new podcast, go check out my new podcast episode. And I said yesterday on the live show, and I said that it's going to be a civil war, a Mexican civil war, Chicano versus Mexicano, if David Benavidez fights Caitlin Plant. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a civil war, you know? HLD said it's a tune-up fight for Bivol to get acclimated at 168 to then fight Canelo in December. So HLD, you think he's going to stay at 168 for 2 straight fights? If he is, to be honest, HLD, if he is, he should drop the belt. If he's going to go to the 168 for 2 fights, then he should drop the belt. Dimitry Bivol should drop the belt. I don't want to see a guy campaign somewhere else for 2 straight fights and then still hold on to a light heavyweight. Now I want to see undisputed. Now, if he wants to go that route, this is what I was saying. If Dimitry Bivol wants to go that route, he still could go for undisputed if he goes to 168. Even though, look what we're asking Dimitry Bivol to go to a weight class that he never been in the professional. So if we want him to fight Jaime Munguia as a tune-up to get Canelo Alvarez, you know that if he fights Jaime Munguia June, then get Canelo Alvarez maybe September, he's going to be there for the whole year. How about you vacate the title? Maybe Sulto Ramirez will get his act together. They'll fight for a vacant title, and then he'll fight Beterbiev. I mean, he didn't fight that versus Rosado, right? I don't want him to keep the belt. Let me see where we at. With the poll. Man, I don't even see the poll no more. Hold on, let me see. Let me see where we at with the poll. Let me see where we at with the poll. Let me see where we at with the poll. Hold on. Oh, the poll. I can't even see the poll no more. I don't see the poll no more. Hold on. Well, no. Little fat. Let me see. Oops. Okay. Now it's changed right now. It says, the post says, how you like Jaime Munguia versus Dimitry Bivol? Daring to be great, 44%. Daring to be stupid, 46%. And blaming Golden Boy Promotions. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's trying to blame Oscar De La Hoya for this move. Oscar De La Hoya is known for testing his fighters, and the only fighter that we haven't seen him test is actually Jaime Munguia. So I think it's time. But damn, I think they're over exaggerating the test. They're over exaggerating the test, and it seems like it's going across the board that all these promotional companies, it's time for them to put up some fights. So put up some fights to sustain the eyeballs in the sport of boxing. Got to give credit. Got to give credit to Al Heyman, Showtime, TGB for putting the fight that's happening this weekend. Top Rank guy Jose Ramirez versus Richard Comey. I think that fight. I don't really talk about that fight, but of course I got Jose Ramirez being Richard Comey. I don't even got to think about that. But I think it's going to be a good scrap in the first 4 rounds, because Jose Ramirez is a come forward fighter. Richard Comey is a come forward fighter. I think it's going to be a compelling fight for the first 4 or 5 rounds, and then Jose Ramirez is going to close in, and I think I think they're going to go for a stoppage. Jose Ramirez on Richard Comey. So I mean, and we've seen Jose Ramirez struggle a bit, in certain fights. We see him struggle a bit. I mean, I think his defense have slipped up, but I think is a high fight for Top Rank. I think Richard Comey is still with Lou DiBella. Richard Comey always in position to get some good fights, man. You got to salute that. You got to salute his team. This fight is going to be very, very good. A lot of people, more and more, I hear even Jamal Charlo got Caleb Plant winning. I'm seeing more people pick Caleb Plant. Of course, it's still a lot. It's still the guy that everybody saying that's going to win is David Benavidez. But I'm just seeing a little bit more people now saying that Caleb Plant is going to win. Saying styles make fights. Style make fights. I think that David Benavidez is gonna stop Caleb Plant in the later rounds. That's what I believe. I agree with Anthony Durrell. I'll post what Anthony Durrell said earlier today. I agree with Anthony Durrell. I think that David Benavidez, I think it's going to be a little tough for David Benavidez in the early rounds. I think people understand that Caleb Plant got some good footwork, got some good defense from time to time. He does rock the Philly shell, and the way that David Benavidez could get into Caleb Plant is should throw that right to the body, right to the hip, slow him down. And always when you're trying to break the Philly shell, you got to jab to the middle, jab to the chest, left hook to the chest, like Canelo Alvarez was doing. Canelo Alvarez was throwing left hooks to the chest, going to the body, right hand to the body. But I think that David Benavidez got an arsenal, and I think his combination is actually better than Canelo Alvarez, in which he could throw 3 punches. And when you throw some combination, that's the way that you break the Philly shell. You know what I'm saying? You could throw a straight jab to the chest. Again, throw a left hook to the chest. Start with the right hand, follow with the left hook. Also, you know what I'm saying? You could go with the over right, sometimes not. But you could a nice stiff jab. Also, good feints. You got to throw some good feints. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to have great upper body movement. So I seen Caleb Plant slow down in the later rounds. I see him get a little bit sloppy when it comes to the Philly shell. He don't guard it that tight. And with Caleb Plant, certain people when using the Philly shell, sometimes they use it for defensive mechanism. Some people like to use it as a counter mechanism. Now, Caleb Plant, the way that he's gonna have to start this fight, Caleb Plant will have to jab to the body. I'm gonna tell you like this: David Benavidez, when he shoot his right hand, he shows himself too much. So he squares up a lot. He squares up. So I could see Caleb Plant establishing the jab to the solo plex, coming back with an overright, establishing the jab to the solo plex, left hook to the body. I could see him working the way to the body. I think both of these guys is going to have to work their way from the body to the top. I do agree with Jamal Charlo had to say today. And I think the people that he was talking to didn't understand what he was trying to say, because they'd be like, Caleb Plant is going to fight on the inside. He talking about this. Look, David Benavidez is going to close the gap. David Benavidez is going to cut the ring off. He's a smart fighter. He's a smart fighter as well in his attack. He's not this bulldozer. He's not going to smother his work or your work. He's a very smart. He identified the range. He identified his length as well within these particular fights in which he don't smother his own work. He'll pull back. He got some good footwork and things of that nature. But Caleb Plant is going to be forced to fight. And if Caleb Plant is going to be forced to fight, then he got to do some body work. If you're going to slow him down, test that. If that's a six-pack, if the six-pack just look good, I see a lot of people with six-pack. I seen a lot of people with six-pack, and I still see them drop like crazy. I still see them get dropped like crazy with a body shot. Hey, Fury got a fluffy stomach. Fury got a fluffy stomach. It don't matter. You got skills to pay the bills. James Toney never had like a six-pack like that. You know what I'm saying? So how is he going to feel? Is he going to feel comfortable? Is David Benavidez going to be comfortable with his newfound body? Now, sometimes you got to get used to that body. He's looking in incredible shape, and he did not look drained. That's the good thing about it. He did not look drained. David Benavidez just look. He's been looking in good shape. He don't look drained. He don't look like a zombie. Nothing like that. So I think that he made it down there to 166.7, 0.3. Very, very, very impressive. Very impressive. Very impressive. Let me see where we at right now. Let me see where we at. We got 36 minutes in. Nobody has contributed to the channel, donate to the channel. Cool. It's the respect that I get. Okay. Damn, he wants to carry. Do you know what killed most functions to the ring? Let me see what we got. Let me see. What happened to all the people that said? What happened to all the people that said that this fight has no buzz? What happened to all those channels, all those particular channels, and the Twitter heads that said that this fight had no buzz? Who was that? You got celebrities coming out to this fight. You know what I'm saying? What happened to those channels, man? What happened to those hosts? You know what I noticed, man, in this community, though? And I got to speak about this community. You know, I'm in this community. I used to think that there was one particular group that starts all these narrative and all these other people needed to debunk the groups. Now I understand why these groups were established. Being in this community, I'm starting now to really analyze this community. You know what I'm saying? To really analyze. I'm starting to now see why people do and people say what they say. The groups, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. People used to crucify, and yeah, they be doing their narrative and stuff like that. But I understand also why they do the narrative. See, because I've seen certain channels that I'm like, you know, I like these certain channels. I respect them. They unbiased. I've noticed the unbiased channels. Well, I noticed the channels that I used to consider unbiased. They're not really unbiased. They're biased. They're just as bad as these other channels and stuff like that. If I'm talking about just as bad as what, you know, people was critiquing them about. And boxing fan in the building, good looking out with the super chat. Latinos taking over 2023. Gracias de lo mío. Any boxing fan, good looking out for the contributions, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. And thank you for becoming a member as well, my brother, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, Latino. La cultura. Jackie in the building. What's good, Jack? But I see it now. I see the channels that was going after. It's so sad, man, that we got some good boxing and people. I understand when boxing is not giving nobody nothing, and sometimes you got to come up with shit, right? Sometimes, let's say, when was it? Like in February, It was in February, like boxing wasn't giving us shit. We didn't even know what it was going to do. We don't know what we're going to talk about on a daily basis, right? And then the schedule came out that this fight is announced and this fight is announced. And even today, when we're talking about David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, we hear Jaime Munguia and Dimitry Bivol like, hey, yo, whoa, that shit came out of nowhere, right? But I remember a lot of these dudes was talking so much ish about PBC Showtime. But the biggest buzz thus far, well, not the biggest buzz, but there was a great buzz out there in Australia with Tim Zhu and Tony Harrison. Now we got David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. Next month, we're going to have Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. What is there to critique Showtime? Saludo! Thomas Davis in the building. Salute. We support over here. NY, stand up. Let's go. New York, tri-state area. Y'all already know Queens, Harlem, Manhattan, Wash Heights, BX, BK, QB, Queens, Staten Island, Long Island, Jersey, Newark, Hackensack, Patterson, Connecticut. Let's go. Let's go. Good looking out, Thomas, man. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man. Now they saying that this is not an important fight. Man, even I'm telling you, some channels I thought that it was like real unbiased. They just narrative pushings. They don't give a damn about the sport of boxing. They just follow the same thing these other channels is following. But at the end of the day, man, good looking out for. How about, man? Shout out to all the unbiased, logically and objectively channels out there, man. Shout out to the good channels, the good people out there, man, doing their thing. Shout out to the fighters as well. What's going to happen if David Benavidez loses to Caleb Plant? And you know what? I've noticed there is like certain Canelo Alvarez fans. I'm gonna call them fanboys because I believe that if you're a true fan of boxing, you know what I'm saying, and you know what the sport wants massively and the sport needs, and you know it, and I know that people, even the pugilists of the game, even legendary fighters from Mike Tyson to Floyd and everybody, they want to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. We want to see that fight. It's just the style, you know what I'm saying? The storylines. We want to see that fight. We've seen Caleb Plant before, and I'm not saying that Caleb Plant, if he beats David Benavidez, he's not just due to a Canelo Alvarez fight. I believe that he earned the right to get a rematch with Canelo Alvarez. But I'm just saying that David Benavidez, there's Canelo Alvarez fans that want to see David Benavidez lose just for what? Why? And I said this yesterday when I was on Rapstar Boxing Knowledge panel yesterday. And I was saying, like, look, there's major elite fighters that got their fans and then got their fanboys. You know what I'm saying? The crackish fans, right? You got la ofrendita para el pastor. Te quiero, Poncho. Te quiero yo, Guts. Good looking now. Appreciate you, my brother. Gracias de lo mío. Gracias. Espera, dame poner una cosita aquí. Espera. Una fotita. Una fotita. There's fans. Good looking out, Guts, man. Good looking out. Appreciate you with a super chat. Appreciate you. Dice, porque son palomo. Esa gente son palomo. Look. There is good fan base, good loyal fan base. Because having a loyal fan base is a beautiful thing. But then there's the toxic fan base, the fanboys of these particular fans. Like Wilder got these fanboys, and Floyd had these fanboys, and Manny Pacquiao had these fanboys, and Canelo Alvarez got these fanboys, and Earl Spence fanboys, and Buzz fanboys. And then there's conservative fans that you want to see your fighter. You're going to cheer for your fighter, but you want to see your fighter still enhance his legacy. And you believe in your fighter, that you believe that your fighter could be anybody. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. You know, Villalante con el super chari pari K. Caleb got KO though. Why does he deserve a rematch? But yeah, Canelo Duff needs to fight Benavidez to stop the talk. Cheers to the weekend punch. Cheers for you, Violante. You know what? The thing is, he's going to earn that precision because remember, Caden Plant was a champion, an undefeated champion, and that's why I would give him the benefit of the doubt. If he beats David Benavidez, and we think that David Benavidez is the hardest task for Canelo Alvarez, and he beats David Benavidez, he's going to be in precision for Canelo Alvarez. And even though Canelo Alvarez knocked him, that doesn't mean that he doesn't deserve a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about this. Mike Tyson got stopped by Evander Holyfield, right? Did he deserve a rematch? Did he get his rematch with Evander Holyfield? He got stopped by Evander Holyfield. So, I can understand. That why we want to see that again. He got knocked out, right? It is sometimes it does happen in the sport of boxing. Maybe Caleb Plant got better. Can we give him the benefit of the doubt that maybe he got better? If he beats David Benavidez, we got to believe, like, man, he learned something from that. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. We saw that Canelo Alvarez lost to Floyd Mayweather. But let's say if Floyd Mayweather was a little bit younger, and then Canelo Alvarez racked up some great wins like he did, wouldn't we want to see that fight again? Even though he didn't get knocked out, of course. But wouldn't we want to see that fight again where Canelo Alvarez actually grew and stuff like that and matured as a fighter? And we seen that, damn, he learned from. Then we want to see Canelo Alvarez. When Canelo Alvarez beats Triple G, we're like, damn, I want to see Canelo Alvarez and Floyd Mayweather now. Yeah, let me see that fight now. Would he school Canelo Alvarez like that? Nah, I don't know, Good looking now. We get out the good looking now. Appreciate you, brother. But this is what I've noticed about. Even though there's fanboys, I still saw the fanboys, the toxic fanboys of Deontay Wilder still wanted Tyson Fury even after getting his ass whooped. Yeah, they came with every excuses in the book. They went to Bellevue Hospital. They became mentally ill and stuff like that. But they still wanted Tyson Fury. Pactard still want Floyd Mayweather. Flomos still wanted Manny Pacquiao. Earl Spence wants Bud Crawford. The Bud Crawford fans want Earl Spence. But when it comes to the Canelo Alvarez fanboys, what I hear is David Benavidez haven't done enough to get a Canelo Alvarez fight. Jamal Charlo hasn't done enough to get a Canelo Alvarez fight. Dimitry Andrade hasn't done enough to get a Canelo Alvarez fight. Why don't they all fight each other? And then the John Ryder comes along and people want to justify John Ryder. That's what I noticed with the fanboys of Canelo Alvarez from the other fanboys. That the fanboys of Canelo Alvarez still, you don't fight to fight the best. See, I'm a Canelo Alvarez fan. I'm a Canelo Alvarez fan, and I'm a fan of a certain particular fighter. And y'all know who I like. I'm a fan of Dimitry Andrade. I'm a fan of Teofimo Lopez, Keith Thurman, and stuff like that. I can keep Deontay Wilder. Look, I can keep going on and on. But I'm a logical one. I'm like, I didn't want to see the trilogy with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I just felt like looking at the first fight, looking at the second fight, I'm like, all right, man, this guy, I'll box you and I'll slug you. Like, ain't nothing that you could do. Even though that I even wanted Deontay Wilder to beat him in the third fight because I'm a fan, but I didn't want it. I'm not saying, oh, yo, he lost because he got the, you know what I'm saying, they drugged him up. Nah, I wasn't that fan. I wasn't that fan. See, I'm a Canelo Alvarez fan that I want to see him fight David Benavidez. I want to see him fight Charlo. I want to see him fight Dimitry Andrade. The other fans, the other side of the fence, the Canelo Alvarez fan base be like, no. And they try to justify the John Ryder. I ain't trying to justify no John Ryder. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I believe that Canelo Alvarez is an all-time great, Canelo Alvarez is King Nello, aka Cartelo, aka Payday, aka get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all got to remember that even after the Dimitry Bivol fight, I wanted Canelo Alvarez to activate the rematch clause because I said, and I did a video about it, I said that he is great enough to go back to the drawing board, fix what he had to fix, and go and beat Dimitry Bivol. See, I wasn't trying to babysit Canelo Alvarez like other fans want to babysit Canelo Alvarez for whatever reason. Vigilante! Dijo, who you got tomorrow? 64 in favor of Caleb. I got David Benavidez winning 8th, 9th round. As a matter of fact, let me just say like this. David Benavidez with a stoppage in the 8th round, baby. 8th round. No. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna go there. 8th round stoppage. I was gonna say 9th round, but I'm gonna stick to the 8th. 8th round, David Benavidez stoppage versus Caleb Plant. Once I believe that David Benavidez figure out his footwork, his pattern, his mixed speed, identify the jab, I just think that David Benavidez is gonna close in. If Caleb Plant shows me, and this is why I do agree with Jamal Charlo on this, if he shows me that he could push David Benavidez back, fight with him. And I think that Caleb Plant actually could do that. Let's not forget that the way he knocked out Anthony Durrell is by fighting him. He stand in the middle of the ring, boom, plant his feet. Caleb plant his feet, threw a nice hook to the body, another hook right to the grill, and got him out of there because he believed in that moment, I'm going to take that risk. Because once you hit that body shot, boom, you're subjected to be open for a counter. And he came with the straight right, with the same left, came right up top. You know what I'm saying? He believed that that's what's going to land. He believed in which he was throwing, and he believed that it was going to land the way that it was landed. That it did land. I think that Caleb Plant needs to take more risk. And I do believe that Caleb Plant is going to take the risk. I just don't think that he's gonna overcome a David Benavidez while he's taking the risk. But I think that Caleb Plant, if you want to win this fight, he's going to have to take the risk. David Benavidez is longer. David Benavidez got a big longer range, very smart. As he pressures, yeah, he squares up a lot, but then Caleb Plant will have to go to the body. And if he goes to the body, you're subjected to be countered more if you go to the body than when you go up top. Caleb wins by points, drops David with a left hook. We seen David Benavidez get down. We seen that both of these guys are vulnerable. And yesterday I always was explaining, I'm saying people not talking about David Benavidez's defense. His defense is not like great. He's good in defense, but not he's not a defensive whiz. And maybe Caleb Plant got a better defense. I think he's more defensive responsible than David Benavidez. I think David Benavidez, I think what ignites David Benavidez' offense ignite his defense. And I think that Caleb Plant defense ignites his offense, if you understand what I'm trying to say. I think Caleb Plant is more disciplined on the defensive end. So good looking out, Vigilante, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let me see how many people on the what people are voting right now. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. We got 38 people looking on. Shice, man. We got low numbers, y'all, man. These low numbers are killing the channel, bro. These low numbers are killing the channel, folks. See, I'm not afraid to say it. No, I'm just the realist, you know what I'm saying? But these low numbers are killing the channel. You know? It's not putting enough respect on the channel, bro. You know? This is embarrassing. This is mediocrity. This is mediocre support, bro. Let me see where we are. You know? This is mediocre support right here. I hope you guys be sharing the live. Sharing the live on your social media platforms, on your community feed, on your Twitter feed, on your Instagram. But for real, like for the caliber of work of this channel, this is a very poor number. It's a highly disrespectful number to the work that I put in. You know, it's like Jay-Z said, women lie, men lie, but numbers don't. Right? I'm disappointed on the channel. I'm disappointed. I'm actually disappointed on the overall support. I'm not talking about the people that is on right now, but I'm very, very disappointed on the overall support. I think y'all be leaving me hanging out there, man. High, low, D-Melo. If it's moonshine, it has to be great, but in the Foster Flakes. What's good? What's good? What's good? Now, of course, any boxing now. You know what I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the people that's tuning in right now. I'm talking about the other subscribers that know that I'm going to go live, know that I'm going to drop some gems and stuff like that. Know that, you know, I got a black book. I got a black book full of I could do interviews and stuff like that. The work, the portfolio is right there. You know what I'm saying? They got to be, you know, that's the only way people can support is to show up, smash the like, you know. So when we're trying to get a wider or a better opportunity for other boxing personnel to come to the channel and respect the channel and know that there's a benefit for them to chop it up with us in this channel. You know what I'm saying? Like what other people see, like, okay, yo, let me get this interview. Oh, shit, all right, let me see Punch Drunk Boxing. All right, boom, let me see where you go live. Oh, 30, 40 people, I ain't going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste I ain't going to waste my time going over there. You know what I'm saying? The respect got to be in the channel. Got to respect. It got to be in the support. You know. Hi, lo, gracias, mi hermano. Gracias, mi hermano. He said, Jackie said, if you push a narrative, would be super popular. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think that the work speaks for itself. I don't even got to push. I don't even got to push a narrative. All I could do is just deliver the goods. You know what I'm saying? Deliver the goods. You know, whatever. I'll just report the news, and we talk about it, how the news. And break down the news in our perspective. You feel me? He said, "Plan gonna drop David Benavidez." Damn, I'm actually seeing a lot of people now saying that. And you know why? I never heard this before. I never read this or heard people say that Caleb Plant is gonna hurt David Benavidez. That Caleb Plant is gonna knock David Benavidez out or drop David Benavidez. You know why? And that's why I said that this fight happened at a timely fashion. Caleb Plant needed to perform the way that he performed versus Anthony Durrell for you to believe that. If Caleb Plant didn't do what he did versus Anthony Durrell, I don't believe that not even the soul will be saying that Caleb Plant will hurt David Benavidez. Not a soul. See, sometimes when we want to fight, are we ready for that fight? Or we just want one fighter to get that fight? But are we ready for that fight? So it could be, see, after the Anthony Durrell, the Caleb Plant, David Benavidez actually was like this. I used to hear all the time. I never heard anybody give Caleb Plant the benefit of the doubt of beating David Benavidez. Nah. High, low, D-Melo, Mr. Moonshine, the narrative Slayer. He said, good looking now. Que Dios te bendiga, mi hermano. ¿Cómo está? Tato. Hey, yo, hello. Tuvita, Tiffany Lopez Sr. was here yesterday. Y'all want to check the last live, yesterday's live, towards the end, the last 45 minutes of the live. Tiffany Lopez Sr., we was chopping it up. Tiffany Lopez Sr., wannabe trainer of the year. Once more, 2023. Y'all already know Tiffany Lopez is going to be fighting Josh Taylor. Check out. I want to chop it up and make it an own video. But Tiffany Lopez Sr. was in the channel yesterday while we was live last night. If y'all want to check it out after the live and see what he was talking about. Son is training his son. Tiffany Lopez is already under 150 pounds. He's been in shape. He hasn't even bulked up. No nothing. He's ready for it. Ready. Lee Hernando Rodriguez. Plan going to hurt him to the body. I said he should go to the body as well. And I think he's going to go to the body. Coach Wade, shout out to Coach Wade. I think he said we ain't going to run from nobody. We're going to stay in there and fight. He's trained to stay in there and fight. And you know why they needed to train him like that? Because David Benavidez got the footwork to close in the gap and cut the ring off. You're going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight. So you had to train like you're going to fight. Plan going to hurt him in the body. David not having that extra cushion, going to have that liver looking like snack. You know what I like? What Caleb Plant actually said yesterday throughout the and good looking out, man. Appreciate you with the 20 dub. With the dub, good looking out, man. Appreciate you, Leonardo. You know what I like what Plant was saying? And I said it yesterday, you know what I'm saying, about you got to get a six-pack now, man. I've been having a six-pack. I've been working hard all my life. I ain't needed to get something for me to, basically saying this ain't new to me. Working hard is not new to me. This is a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And then today, Charlo was like, they was asking him, oh, we seen David Benavidez in the best shape of his life. He got a 6-pack. And then he goes, so what? So what? You got abs. So what? You're supposed to have abs. And it's true. It's true though. Like you're supposed to be in shape. You're supposed to look in shape and be in shape. Like this is boxing. This ain't nothing like, oh my God, he's in the best shape of his life. Oh, he's in shape. No, you're supposed to be in shape. So other fighters looking at it like, and I understand the way that Jamal Charlo was answering the question and Caleb playing like, all right, he got a 6-pack. Okay, I've been having a 6-pack throughout my whole career. Okay, and like, you know what I'm saying? That you telling me that now he's working hard. You feel me? So I understand these fighters, and it's true. We all been saying it because we never see him that slim. David Benavidez should always be dedicated. There are certain fighters that get dedicated when they got a contract in their face, and then there's other fighters like Floyd Mayweather that stay ready, always ready. It was a lifestyle. To be a champion is a lifestyle. You live like a champion. You breathe like a champion. Being a champion is 24/7. Look at the legends right now. You got Floyd Mayweather still running miles out there in Vegas. You got Bernard Hopkins still running miles, looking slim. He's 170 pounds right now on Fight Wing. He could fight right now. You got Oscar De La Hoya in shape right now. I don't know, that's artificial cuts, but he's working now. You got Sugar Ray Leonard working now. You got Roberto Duran looking slim. You got Julio Cesar Chavez working now. They looking like that. And you got Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, we see him balloon up, but now he's in great shape. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a lifestyle. It got to be a lifestyle. You just can't get up to a fight. You know, it's like we was talking about. Yeah, we was talking about it yesterday. Let's say that Teofimo Lopez's dad was saying that he gets up for fights like this, and he might be a person that fights to the level of his competition. You shouldn't be the fighter to fight to the level of your competition. You should always want to be great. Even whoever's in front of you, you gotta prepare like this is your hardest task. And if you don't, you catch an L like you did. You know what I'm saying? You got to perform. You got to work out. You got to perform in your training. You got to work out. This is a lifestyle. You got to work like the opponent is the best opponent ever. What's good, Jay? What's good? What's good? But look, this is gonna be a good fight. I hope you're gonna join me. Yeah, I got the bottle right here. The bottle ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah, Clase Azul. We're gonna pop this. It's gonna be done. It's gonna be done. Oh yeah, man. I don't even think I'm gonna go live on Sunday because I'm gonna be done. If you're gonna lose, why not lose to a guy who beat Canelo? You talking about the Jaime Munguia and Dimitry Bivol? I don't know if it's a smart move, man. I don't know if it's a smart move, like for short term, but for the long run, come on. We seen Kell Brook move up 2 weight classes to fight Triple G. Almost lost his career right there. High low, Dimelo, said Teofimo Lopez, the next frontier of boxing. Yes, sir. Y'all already know that's my guy. That's my guy. Win, lose, or draw. Teofimo Lopez. It's my guy, my brother, my little bro. It's my brother right there. I can't believe Roy Jones Jr. going to fight Anthony Pettis. To be honest, I haven't even heard about that. I heard about it, but I haven't even like looked into that fight. You know, but I don't know about this fight. A matter of fact, and like I said earlier, why nobody's critiquing Bivol for taking this fight if he's going to take it? No, why nobody's critiquing him? I don't think there's a smart move. I don't think there's a smart fight for Jaime Munguia. I would like to see Jaime Munguia and Edgar Berlanga. I think that's a smart fight for both of them. I think it's a money fight for both of them. I think it's a step up maybe for both of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a step up, because I think they're right there. Maybe Jaime Munguia is a little proven. He's more proven than Edgar Berlanga. But I would like to see that fight, and I think that would be a better fight. If Eddie Hearn knows the market here, and he's done shows in Madison Square Garden, and he gotta understand that this is a good fight. He gotta understand you can't You can't maneuver Bivol just for Canelo. And I think that's what's happening with Eddie Hearn, bro. That's what's happening with Eddie Hearn. I think Eddie Hearn has lost his way ever since he started working with Canelo Alvarez. Now, Canelo Alvarez is going to do what he need to do, but I think that Eddie Hearn lost his way. As soon as he started dealing with Canelo Alvarez, he forgot about everybody else. He forget about, he was, to be honest, Eddie Hearn was doing so good, but then when he got Canelo Alvarez, he just forgot about, you don't even know who's a Matchroom no more. Matchroom USA went down the drain. You couldn't even get the fight with with your fighter, Dimitry Bivol and Canelo Alvarez. You got blinded and you became whatever Canelo Alvarez promotion wanted you to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a smart fight for Jaime Munguia. I don't think it's a smart for Golden Boy Promotions to put him in there. I think there's other valuable opponents. The fluctuate of weight. If you go and take him to the 175, Jaime Munguia hasn't even performed at 168. You know what I'm saying? If look, he went from 154. He said he couldn't make that weight. He went to the 160. If he can't make 160, 168, somebody got to do a better management to his body, because that can't be the excuse that he gonna go to 175. Or he's just been a weight bully all this time. I think Eric Morales got to speak to these people and be like, nah. He not ready for no Bivol. Y'all know he not ready for no Bivol. Y'all know that. Y'all know he's not ready for no Bivol. You want longevity in the sport as well. That's where you get your money. I think he could get good enough money fighting Edgar Berlanga. Or this is what it is. This is what it is. Maybe, because I see it too. I don't think that Jaime Munguia is all that skillful, right? Maybe they're looking at Jaime Munguia like, look, you're not going to beat Caleb Plant. You're not going to beat Jamon Charlo. You're not going to beat Dimitry Andrade. You're not going to beat David Benavidez. You're not going to beat all these other guys that doesn't even equate so money. So go straight to Bivol. Maybe it's that. Maybe they don't believe in Jaime Munguia and look at and they don't like the progression of Jaime Munguia. We know about Morales was saying that he can't give Bivol a good fight in their show. Come on, Morales. I think some of these trainers are so they get so motivated. They're in the gym with their fighter. You're always gonna feel like your fighter could do it all, right? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a smart move. It's almost like when Joe Frazier was pumping his son and thought, and his son is going to beat Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson knocked his son out in 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You know your son should have never been in the ring with Mike Tyson. Joe Frazier. You know? Thank you. You know that. If Munguia lose, he would gain so much experience in a way. I'm telling you, not that type of experience, in my opinion. What type of experience you gonna get if you get knocked out or get stopped in the 5th and 6th round? Did Kell Brook win anything from fighting Triple G? Good stuff, man. Did Kell Brook win anything? Other than money, did he learn any experience from fighting Triple G? Did Mikey Garcia learn anything from fighting Earl Spence? Did he learn anything from going 2 weight classes up to fight Earl Spence? Did he win anything? His career cut short. Never was the same again. He said yes, tons. Good stuff. Are you kidding me, bro? You saying that Kell Brook learned tons from the trip? The dude had his eye socket broken, and then he went to and then he fought Earl Spence and got his eye socket broken, bro. His 2 injuries was career-threatening injuries. And the reason why he got his other eye socket broken, it was because leading up to the Earl Spence fight, he came back down. He drained himself, and then he couldn't have enough sparring for the Earl Spence fight because of his eye. So they went real light in sparring, and then he had to drain himself back into 147. What the hell did Kell Brook learn? What are you talking about, bro? Kell Brook was beating Spence before stoppage. That was because of triple. Oh, so he learned something from it. He got stopped and got his eye broken. What the fuck did he learn from the Earl Spence fight? That I could get my eye broken again. That's what you're trying to. I learned something. He gonna be like, pew, and then the other one. You know something? I think I learned something. I learned something from that Triple G fight. Even though I got my other eye socket, I did learn something. Yo, good. That was a bad example, man. I don't know if you drinking tequila and stuff like that, but man, hey, yo, put the bottle down. Put that bottle down. Wait for tomorrow. Wait for tomorrow. Wait for tomorrow. None of these guys learn nothing. Bivol will learn nothing from fighting Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia will learn nothing from fighting Bivol. Just like Earl Spence didn't learn nothing from fighting Mikey. And Mikey didn't learn nothing from fighting Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? I think that's too much of a jump. Think about the number. Think about the number. This not even 135 moving to 147. This is 160 moving up to 175. 15 pounds. And then you rehydrate. Then Bivol rehydrates to maybe 190. Like, come on, guys. Come on. It's not smart. It's not smart. 160 to 175 is one of the biggest jumps in boxing. Outside of heavyweight, that's one of the biggest jump, man. $147 to 160 is one thing. 147 to 160 is one thing. You're asking for a bigger jump. 160 to 175. Nah, man, that's not smart. It's not smart at all. I don't know, man. Hey, yo, Danny Medina in the building. Danny in the building. Dímelo, mi hermano, ¿qué es lo que? Mira, Gusto me está diciendo a mí que eso trabaja para ellos. Yo no sé, mi hermano. Matter of fact, let's open it. Let's open it up. Let's open it up. Let me listen to what y'all have to say about this. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday. Maybe I'm off. I wanna. If y'all wanna jump in, why not? If y'all wanna jump in and shit like that, why not? Let me get in. Let me know what y'all feel about Jaime Munguia and Dimitry Bivol. Hold on. I'll send the link. I'll send the link Friday. You know. And Turvey is a sneaky smart, has hands of bricks. Yeah, you heard what this guy said. Who Boo Boo fighting next? I don't know, bro. I wish it was Jamal Charlo, man. I hope it was Jamal Charlo. Leo. I hope it was Jamal Charlo. That's the only fight that I want to see. That Jamal Charlo said that he'll fight Dimitry Andrade today. You know what I'm saying? He said that today.
Dimitry Andrade, he needs to fight now.
Sure.
Like, no promoter, all that. Look, let's make it work. We can make millions here. Like, let's do it.
David.
Let's go, man. That's the fight to make, man. For both of these guys' career, that's the fight to make. That's the fight to make. But I'm not gonna give Dimitry Bivol a pass. I'm not gonna give Dimitry Bivol a pass if he fights Jaime Munguia. and ain't nobody really talking about it. Boo Boo will wash Charlo. I got Boo Boo beating Charlo, but I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight though, and it's gonna be a hell of a promotion. I think it's gonna be the best promotion leading up to the fight. I think it'll be a hell of a promotion. You know what I'm saying? And I think that probably Jamal Charlo is going to be calling out the winner or loser of tomorrow's fight. You know what I'm saying? Charlo and David Benavidez, they can go back and forth. I think that would be a promotion as well. That's why I wanted Dimitry Andrade out there to insert himself in the going back and forth and stuff like that. You got to be out there. You got to be out there, Dimitry Andrade. You got to be out there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You got to insert yourself out there, especially when everybody is out there, when that's your division right now. You got to be out there. You know what I'm saying? But that's one hell of a fight, one hell of a promotion and stuff like that. But the 168-pound division could be very, very lit. Charlo versus Plant. I think all of it is a good fight. That's why I did that tournament once before. Remember the tournament that I did? I don't think I still got it then. I erased it. I erased all the pictures and shit like that. Yeah, I erased all the pictures. I did the tournament. Remember that live that I did the tournament? And we did the voting? You know? Charlo beats Boo Boo. He will break him down. They both like 200 pounds when not fight. Nah, not really any boxing. Nah. On that one, I can't agree with you. Nah. Dimitry Andrade was 170 something pounds on the Creed 3 premiere. Nah, he don't bulk up like that. Nah, he never walked around in 200. Matter of fact, Dimitry Andrade is trying to gain. He's eating to gain weight. He never been 200 pounds. And y'all see me now. I was with Dimitry Andrade. He was. I think he's 176. He was 176. Told me like, yo, man, I can't even gain weight like that. That's why fucking this guy, Demond Nicholson rehydrated to almost, I think almost 190 pounds when he fought Dimitry Andrade. Dimitry Andrade just rehydrates from 168, just rehydrates like 6 pounds. Now, I think that's the way he talks. Now, Jamal Charlo, when I was in San Antonio and I seen Jamal Charlo, he looked like he could walk. He walk around in 100 like a 95. You know, something like that. Yeah, I seen Jamal Charlo. He looked like a tight end. You know what I'm saying? But like a healthy tight end, not like out of shape tight end. And that's the difference between the Jamal Charlo. The Jamal Charlo, he could gain weight, but he's not sloppy. He look like he's still working out. He's still, you know. No comment on that one. Oh shit. Jamal got busted up by Montiel. Yeah. Hey man. Yeah, and having that type of performance, and then being out for almost 2 years, that's no bueno right there. But they need a big fight, man. I hope it happens out there in Texas as well. They need a big fight, man. They need a big fight out there. Hey, yo, yesterday I was talking about this Mexican Civil War. What y'all think about that, though? What y'all think about that? Was I making sense yesterday? I'll bring up that topic again today. What do y'all feel about that? The Mexican Civil War. That David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. That David Benavidez is the Mexican American, El Chicano versus El Mexicano. And I believe that you know, race the drama that Oscar de la Hoya and Julio Cesar Chavez had dividing the Mexican fan base, I think is going to be more toxic today. I think it's going to be more toxic today because social media. Now everybody has an opinion. Everybody's opinion is out there. You already know how toxic this community is. You know what I'm saying? But I think with social media is going to be more toxic. And I think it's going to reach that type of level of I think there's going to be some brawls happening. I think it's going to be a division that it hasn't been seen. You know, of course, we understood the division back in the 90s and stuff like that. But I think this one is going to be like, I'm telling you, you're going to hear a lot of people say fake Mexican, the Americanized Mexicans, Americanized Latinos and stuff like that. They're going to go at it with the native of Mexico's and the born American. It's going, I'm telling you, this community is going to be toxic. It's going to be toxic, bro. NE boxer fan. Yes, sir. I'm first generation too, so I can relate, bro. Yeah, man. I relate. I used to get that all the time, man. You fake Dominican, yo. You fake Dominican. Tú no dominicano de verdad, tú no dominicano de verdad. Chicanos versus Mexicanos, los países is going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be lit. Especially in this community, bro. In this community. David Benavidez versus Caleb to Canelo Alvarez. Watch. And the thing is, now that Canelo Alvarez is going to be performing out there in Mexico, 50,000 people, then the Mexican is going to love him even more, right? So when they fight David Benavidez, and once, I'm going to tell you like this, you know when it's going to start? You know when it's going to start? I'm saying it right now. When Canelo Alvarez states, when they ask him to say what he said in the past about not fighting Mexicans, and Canelo Alvarez is going to say, I was actually talking about Jaime Munguia and Zurdo Ramirez. David Benavidez is American. That's when it's going to really start. See, Jose Benavidez is already setting the tone, but then Canelo Alvarez is going to set that tone. If you're going to slip up and say, well, I didn't mean about David Benavidez because David Benavidez is American. He was born here. And boom, he's not the real Mexican. And while David Benavidez is out there con la bandera roja, con el sombrero, con la música. Hey, yo, matter of fact. Hey, yo, shout out to David Benavidez for, he had the Mexican flag, the Ecuadorian flag, and he came out to what music? To what music Canelo, David Benavidez came out to? Come on. Today in the weigh-in, what music he came out to? Huh? Come on, y'all. Come on. Vino con el merenguito hoy. ¡Ah! Vino con canción dominicano, ¿verdad? ¿Lo oíste? El Dominican Monster. Ajá. You see, you heard it today, huh? Let me see the playback when he came in. My David Benavidez, el Dominican Monster, pero. Hey, David, pon la bandera dominicana y eso. No, come on, David Benavidez. Tú eres half Dominican. ¿Qué hizo el papá de tu abuelo? Tú no quieres tu abuelo, eh. Let me see if I can find this. Hold on. Let's go. Wait, let me see if we got the song. Hold on. Let's go back when he came out. Hold on. It's crazy because I'm American born, but when it's Thanksgiving, I eat pozole, and when it's Christmas, it's tamales. But I'll fight for this country because I'm American proud. Of course. Hasta un mexicano pelea para este country. Dame ver, espera. No. There you go. Yeah, David Benavidez came out. Kuriki kaka. Kuriki kaka. Tabrulili, 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 ta ta ta. Yeah, the Dominican Monster came out today. The Dominican Monster came out today. Let's go, David Benavidez. Yeah. Yo, people be hating your boy Punch when I say Dominican Monster. ¿Por qué está aquí ya esta gente? Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Funny man. Hold on. Damn, I just dropped a new episode on my, but it didn't upload to Spotify. Ecuadorian Cookie Monster. He's the Latino monster. Hey, I say it. Hold on, let me. That's what I'm talking about. He came with the Toño Rosario song and shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, Leonard Jr. said the real Mexican monster. Ay, ay, ay. The real Mexican monster lo dijeron, eh. As an East Coast Mexican, NJ, Dominicanos always been the most solid compared to the Boricuas. You already know. El Dominican Monster. Con Toño Rosario vino David Benavidez. That's what I'm talking about. See, he's showing respect. I don't know what it is, why he don't want to. You know what it is, man? If I was in the fight, look, if I was Nestor Gibbs from the Boxing Voice, and he's cool with David Benavidez, hey, yo, throw him the Dominican flag, Ness, man. Be like, hey, yo, you got to represent. ¿Por qué tú estás ahí, mi hermano? Dile ahí, tú represent. Benavidez doesn't look so confident after being face to face with an actual super middleweight. Nah, I think he's confident, bro. I think he's confident. He's confident, bro. He's confident, man. The thing is, for how long you gonna talk? For how much you gonna talk? Watch. Nah, they look confident because they can't touch each other. So Caleb Plant can do whatever he want to do. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see tomorrow. Tomorrow's a whole different ball game. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man. Your boy, Mr. Moonshine. Everybody good looking now. Hoping you have a good Friday. Hope you're watching good sports. March Madness, having a good drink, spending time with the weekend with the family. Your boy, I'm out of here, man. 31 people looking on. I guess a lot of people are busy. But anyway, man. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to drop another episode on my podcast. Hey, yo, check. I don't know why I haven't uploaded. I'm about to upload a new episode on my podcast, Punch Run Boxing. You could get on Spotify. You could get on iTunes. You can get it on Google Play. Also, if you want to get your shirts, God first, everything second. You already know where to go to the store. Get it right there under the video, under this live. You could get the gear. And things of that nature. For the people, for the members, man, love you for your loyal support, man. I love y'all. Everybody that sent that super chat, donated to the channel, everybody that smashed the like button, everybody that tuned in today, love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.